change the name. Pokemon D&D. Not official.
No!
My version. I love being dyslexic. It is so much fun. Is that spelled right? I hope it's spelled right. If not, sue me. Okay.
Can we copy strike 8 towers?
Oh, damn it, I'm not even making any money off of this yet.
Making $1 a month for
Can we copy
Patreon.
strike him?
Yes.
Can we copy strike him for stealing our bad written titles?
You can get my one Patreon dollar a month, because that's all I'm getting out of these streams right now.
Isn't it from that one guy that donated?
SD Cola, yeah. He or she, whatever it is my one patron. I have no idea why, because it's like I'm not good enough to get patrons. I mainly just did that for lols, but I'm not gonna complain.
I was scrolling through your Twitter, and I saw what you put was, Jake Paul, what are you doing out in my neck in the woods? My neck of the woods.
Yeah, because it's like I'm out here in Southern Illinois, just in Ghetto Town, and it's just like there's a Jake Paul van or bus. Why? Why are you here?
He was in Rosemont, which is up by Chicago, so I'm really confused why he would be there.
I know, he went from Chicago to like somewhere up north, and then whenever that van was there, he was tweeting that he was already back home. So it's like, why is his bus there? Why is his merch bus there?
He's lying to you.
Maybe. But the sad thing was, it's like I live in a small village outside of that town that I work at, and it's like there were just hundreds of kids lined up in a Walmart parking lot waiting for Jake to get out of that bus, and I don't even think he was in that bus. He had no purpose to be there.
To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't either. But also that's such a bad place for him to have been just hanging out at, because I live in a drug central place. There's a lot of people that will kill you just because you look at them wrong. It's like, this is not a good place for him to be.
This is...
Okay,
My place is not too bad. There's just way too many druggies, but some of them have tried to stop. And a lot of them are in nursing homes because a lot of the people who did use drugs are old now. I know a few years ago they cracked down on some old-ass house that was, making meth.
Drugs are bad, kids. Don't do them.
And it's weird.
Yeah.
Like, why waste your life making meth?
I don't know. Somebody probably just tried it once and then got addicted and was like, well, I guess that this is my life now. And nobody wants to help you out because they just see you as a meth head, not a human, and that just drives the addiction worse because the addiction helps you out. But that's the biggest problem in America is people look at people with either disabilities or mental disorders or some sort of addiction, and they're like, fuck that guy.
Today,
I'm not gonna help them.
I'm not gonna say what town I was in so people can't track me down, even though I live nowhere near that town. But I went to Denny's and they had a small guy. A lot of people call him midgets over there, and a lot of people were looking at him weird.
Yeah.
Which I think is wrong. Like, the guy's working a minimum wage job, trying to feed himself for his family.
Less than minimum wage. Is he a server or a waiter?
He was a server.
Server or waiter. He was a cook or waiter.
He was one of the guys that would just show you to your table.
But he didn't take your meal or anything?
But he wouldn't give you any food. No.
Oh, then he probably did make minimum wage. Because I know, like, servers only make, like, $5 to $6 an hour because most of their money comes from tips.
He was back there, though, so he was doing something.
Yeah, he probably makes minimum wage then.
He was, like, a checkout guy.
Yeah.
I don't know what they call him.
Cashiers?
I'm confused.
Kind of.
Yeah. I know what they're called,
cashier.
I just don't think of it now.
Yeah.
But yeah, and a lot of people were looking at him weird, and I just thought it was really messed up.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't take into account of what advantages they have. because there's a lot of people with mental disorders and physical disorders that can't really get by and do much stuff. And then there's people like them that just sit there and look at them all weird and stuff.
Yeah. I got a weird haircut, so a lot of people like give me a lot of shit and give me weird looks, so I understand.
I've seen that haircut before.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. I've seen it a lot, actually.
I seen it like on one person before I got it, and that's like, that's a unique haircut. I'm gonna get it because it looks cool. And then like every day somebody comes in with a haircut, and I'm just like, motherfucker, I did this to be unique, and now everyone has it. But people still give me shit for it.
It's a little because there's some wrestler. He's some Japanese guy, but he has the exact same haircut you do.
Apparently there's also a band member from like the 70s that has this haircut. I don't know his name though. Yeah, but one of the YouTubers I watch has this haircut, and I'm like, that looks cool. I'm gonna do that, just cause why not? I've never been allowed to have long hair, and I'm old enough to make my own decisions now. So long hair.
I'm old enough to make my own decisions.
Yep, I live on my own now. Nobody can tell me what to do.
Only my mom can come to my house every 5 days to change my underwear.
Exactly. Not even that. She can only come over every other month. Okay. We will begin this journey.
Before this becomes into a podcast.
I would be down. I want to do a podcast so bad. Gay. Whenever guy starts.
I used to have 80 subscribers on YouTube, but I can't remember my password. I'm pretty popular.
Dude, that sucks. I have like.
I'm a popular kid.
I have like 12 subs on YouTube, but I have over 1,000 views. I would be posting my archives more often, but they take so long to download.
I had one account that I made when I was like 5, and I made a video called Minecraft Roblox mod, and all I did was go into Roblox and find like something in my guy like a Minecraft character. And the sad thing is there was a lot of people hating on me in the comments saying this isn't a Minecraft Roblox mod. Like, for some reason, people were actually looking for something.
Nice.
It was weird, too, because why are you just looking on YouTube and hating on some kid?
Because like, they're also kids.
Why you bully me?
Because they're kids.
But yeah, they're probably like 5 years old being like, where's my Minecraft food? Probably ask their mom every day if they can buy that plastic diamond sword that their favorite YouTuber owns.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
One thing that makes me sad every day at Walmart...
Oh, wait. I can start making YouTube videos again because my mic now works, and I can make Crash Bandicoot videos. Yay.
Yeah. I would recommend going to Twitch instead of YouTube because YouTube's fucked up.
I use Twitch to make the videos, and then I go into my VODs, and then I download them and upload them to YouTube.
Yeah, I would do that, except for my live streams end up being so long, it takes like 10 hours to download, and I don't have that much internet I can use.
I only stream for like 40 minutes, and the weird thing is, my family's really, like, loudish.
Yeah.
So, and my little brother, he always comes upstairs, so it's like really hard to ever find a time to record unless it's in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And I don't want to wake anyone up.
Yeah.
I'm really close to the end of this route.
I like how we've tried to start this like 5 times of just keep getting distracted.
I know. I don't know why. I just like talking.
Yeah. Let's start a podcast.
Okay.
We'll do that on another time.
We'll do a podcast every Saturday. I'm being honest about this. We'll just bring on random guests and we'll do a podcast every Saturday.
I mean, I'd be down with that.
So would I.
Yeah, but we have the character sheets already, so let's go ahead with this, and next Saturday we'll work on that, and I'll try to make a layout for podcasting, and we might bring Guy in or something if you want to, or get other streamers in to try to help grow. But okay, so our adventure, actually, before anything else, I'm going to start you off with The basic supplies of you get 4 bait,
Oh, goddamn.
5 balls, and 10 berries. Because you are going to be starting in a rich town.
Yeah, I'm a rich kid now.
Yes, yes you are. You are a very rich kid. And we will begin here. Our journey begins in the... What is this, a continent? Or is this an island? This is a continent. This is just a world, because fuck. Oh, this event... Fuck!
I'm probably gonna be silent for a little bit.
That's fine.
I'm starting a boss fight in the middle of a D&D game, so don't ask.
Oh well. Our adventure takes place in the world of Turnia. We are in the village of Dual Haven, where the king resides with his royal guard. Every year they have 2 trainers that they expect have great potential to go out to the world and become some of the next royal guardsmen. This time we are followed by the adventurers Yami and Draco. Draco will be NPC'd out because of the fact he had other stuff to do, but that does not matter. In this world, every starting town has different types of Pokemon. There's the weak towns that don't give you anything to start off with, and then there's the rich towns that have themes. In the town of Dolhaven, all trainers start off with a loyal dog companion. They have the choice between Growlithe, Poochyena, and Rockruff. The adventure starts after Yami has already chosen his Growlithe and has been sent on his way. The Pokemon here start at level 5. I'm actually going to up the HP because that is too low for this level, to 35. What would you like to do at the beginning? Would you like to explore the village, town you are in, or would you like to begin your journey?
I'd like to explore a little bit.
Okay.
To try to see if anyone will give me a free item.
Okay. In the town of Dolhaven, it is a large, walled-off community that is very hard to access in or out. People are normally standoffish because in this world, you don't really trust many people other than yourself. There are 3 shops in this area. Well, not shops. You have your trade center, your inn, and your bar. Which would you like to go to first?
I would like to go to the inn and see if anyone in there would be willing to give me anything.
You walk into the inn, and you are stopped immediately by the door greeter. Excuse me, kid. This inn is private residential. We require 3 balls for entry. Would you like to give up 3 balls of your 5 to be able to get into this inn?
No.
Then get lost. Would you like to
bye-bye.
Would you like to go to the bar or the trade center?
The trade center.
Okay. All trade centers in this world have the exact same items, and they are all run by a strict family who, for some reason, is all named Jeff. Because Jeff is... Family of Jeff, they're nice people. Hey, welcome to Jeff's Trading Center. How many balls do you got there, Sonny? If you have 60 berries, I'll give you a ball. But if you want some stuff out of your balls, I'll give you 20 berries for 1 ball, 10 fish for 1 ball, or a medicinal herb for 1 ball. Do you want to buy anything?
I'd buy 10 berries for a ball.
Well, I'll give you 20 berries. How about that? Okay.
For 1 ball?
For 1 ball, you get 20 berries, so you are now at 30 berries. And
right,
4 balls. Would that be all for you today, sir?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, enjoy your journey. And if you see my brother Jeff or my other brother Jeff, let them know that Jeff says good wishes to all. There's nobody else around the inn. It is early in the morning, and not many people are up. People like to sleep in this town, because they are all very lazy. Would you like to do anything else, or just go on your adventure?
I'm gonna go on my adventure.
Okay, you get ready to leave the town of Dual Haven to head off onto the tram that will take you over to Aquadeep, where you can challenge your first gym. On the way there, you encounter Draco, who is another trainer who is starting his journey. I see that you are starting your journey today. Would you like to have a friendly competition to see who is better?
Sure.
Okay. Draco sends out his Poochyena named Dark. Go ahead and roll me a d20 to see whose initiative is higher.
Right there.
17. You go first. Yes, it is.
Alright, I'd like to use bite.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Da-da-da-da-da. Yami versus Draco. It is a Growlithe versus a Poochyena. Attack, which there's gonna be a lot of flipping around until I remember this. 80, 85 HP, 25. Oh wait, they both have 35 HP, 35, and I believe they have the same moves, which make things a lot easier. It is a 1d6. Yes, they both do have Bite and Growl, which are both 1d6s. The stats are the same, which is going to make this nicer. Okay. Roll a d20 to see if it hits. 7, it does indeed hit. Roll me a, what did I say, d6? Yes.
Yeah.
Roll me a 1d6. Not a d20, a d6. Okay.
Did it. Alright.
Wow, surprisingly the same numbers. 3 plus 5, that is 8. So you deal 8 points of damage, 35 money.
I really like how the only time I get a natural 20 is a mistake.
Yeah, that was a fun time.
Why you bully me, game? Game, why you bully me?
Okay, he is down to 27 hit points.
All I gotta say is thank God that boss was easy, because I'll be able to talk way more.
Yep. And Draco is going to go ahead. And he is going to do the same thing. He's going to roll his d20 to see... Ooh, he got a 19.
How can you bite Growlithe? He's so cute.
Oh, it's a biting match. And the d6... Doodly-doo... 5. Plus 5, that is 10. He hits for 10 points of damage, bringing you down to 25. Ball is in your court.
Oh no. Oh yeah, I gotta roll d20.
Yes. 12, you hit. And roll a d6.
Alright. A 6.
It hits for
now,
11 points of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. Okay, and that's going to be 11 points of damage, bringing him down to 16. Going to go for another bite, which is a d20. It is a 9. I read that as a 6. Thank you, Dyslexia. That barely hits, but not very close. He almost missed. 6 points of damage plus 5, another 11, bringing you down to 14. This is a very evenly sided match. Yeah, it's also getting really low on numbers. Go ahead, it is your turn once more.
Alright. I'll roll a d20. I got a 9.
Okay, you hit.
As shown in chat. Alright.
Roll a d6.
Another 6.
Sheesh, what is this sight?
That's more damage.
That's a lot of damage. That brings him down to 5 hit points. And that is actually the victory, because in this world, whenever they get to such a low hit point, they can no longer move whenever they are this weak. So the first victory goes to Yami. Congratulations. Well, that was interesting. It appears that you are the stronger trainer. Best of luck to you on your adventures, young one. Where do what path are you planning on going? You guys are on the tram now, so you have a little bit of time to talk. And you're going off to Aqua Deep, which is the starting town. And you know very little about this world because Dullhaven doesn't tell you much, except for the fact that you know if you go off from Aqua Deep, you have 2 locations you can go to from the very beginning. You have Flash Mound, which has a second gym there, or you can go to the Dullguard Town, which is a lot of people's burying site for Pokemon.
I think I'm gonna go to the town with the gym.
You're gonna
I
go?
forgot the name already.
Yeah, Flash Mound. It's okay,
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you remember them or not. Flash Mound, eh? That's an interesting one. I'm surprised you don't want to do a little bit more grinding before heading on off to get your Pokemon.
Well, at the same time, with the burial thing, wouldn't there be ghost Pokemon? So bite would. Well, I don't. There's no super effectives, right?
There are. If it is a super effective attack, it will get a +2, and if it is not effective, it gets a -2, and if it's brain, not very effective, -2, no effect. It's always a miss. So you have a dark type move, which going towards Ghost Town would be okay. And also Growlithe does get fire type attacks later on.
Think I'm gonna go to Ghost Town. Instead, I've changed my mind.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Because Growlithe does need some grinding.
Yeah. I hear there's a lot of strong
also,
trainers off that way.
Growlithe, he doesn't evolve.
Yeah. Growlithe.
So I get a stone.
Yeah.
Which will probably take quite a while.
Yeah, I've heard that stones are not very common around these parts. Unless you join the Royal Guard. They seem to get a lot of stones. I don't know how they do it. Stones are rare in these lands. Maybe they just have a stockpile that they're keeping from everyone. But what is your...
I'm just gonna let you know, your mic keeps cutting out every once in a while.
Oh, that's fun. I hope it's not cutting out on stream.
It probably isn't. But it's probably just a lag from the call.
Yeah, because I am hosting a live stream while doing this. Oh, didn't mean to do that.
My town's scary. There's people using fireworks, and I really don't know if they're fireworks. They could just be shooting guns. I have no idea.
Yeah. Why is my latency
I don't really
so
like
low?
around the 4th of July around my town because just our neighbors shoot fireworks, and especially in the middle of the night, it's hard to distinguish them if like they woke you up from a gunshot or fireworks.
Yeah.
And it's really not fun waking up thinking someone could have been shot.
Yeah. This world's weird. We celebrate by throwing explosions into the sky.
Wow, our country has another year tacked onto it. Time to throw explosions. Well, I think it's for the bombs that went off during the war. I have no idea. I think that's what it's supposed to symbolize.
Considering our...
You know, now it's just rednecks using fireworks going, woo, America!
Explosions are cool!
Cool guys don't look at explosions. Yeah. But, you and Draco just have a little exchange on the tram, but he ends up falling asleep because he is just so excited he just passes out. And you just kind of daydream and kind of think about what you want to do for a little while and arrive into Aqua Deep, the first gym. Would you like to go and look around the town, or would you like to go straight to the gym? Because they provided you with a Pokemon that is strong enough to take down the gym if you would like to try.
But wait, isn't this the place with the ghosts?
No, that is after the gym.
The ghosty boys.
Yeah,
Oh, it's after the gym where you're allowed to encounter the... So,
yes. You are in Aqua
Deep.
It is a water type gym.
Oh gosh, that's gonna harm my growly boy.
if you would like, you can go off to Route 1 to try to encounter something else. Which would be the same route that we were on in the last game.
I think I'm gonna go try to encounter.
Okay.
Because even if I get a Pokemon that's not super effective, if it's a normal type, I could hope that somewhere I can find a grass TM in the place. This is just a hope here, though.
Yeah.
This is not a. Oh, I'm gonna find a grass TM.
Yeah, there's no TMs in this world.
I forgot I had a bazooka.
Wait, I don't need this. What am I doing? Boop. Make a perception check for me. To see if you can find anything in the first route.
Alright. It's a D20 roll, right?
Yes.
That's half. So, do I find anything, my sir?
You do not. To you, it appears that Pokemon just do not exist in this area, so you have to head back to town. Would you like to see if you can encounter any locals around, or would you just like to go straight on to the gym and try your luck?
I think I'm gonna try to find any locals. Cause I don't have any luck. Cause I got a fire type and they got water boys.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe a local could have an egg. I have no idea. This is all you're doing here. Maybe I could find a local with an egg.
Roll. Let's see. That would.
Because I know an emerald by the fire gym, you can get a Wynot.
Yeah. Let's go
to help you on the fire gym.
You see a breeder just kind of like hanging out around, and he's just tending to his Pokemon. Would you like to approach him?
Yes.
Hello there, young one. What can I do you for? Hello?
May I leave my Growlithe here? Oh wait, it's not a daycare. It's a breeder.
Yes, I'm just a wandering breeder. Also, it's not very wise for you to leave your only Pokemon around, but I guess I can't stop you. But I'm not a daycare, so
I'm sorry. I thought you were a daycare man.
it's fine. I get mistaken for that a lot, considering breeders and daycare people do similar work. But you know, that's a problem for another day. What brings you to this town?
I want to face the gym.
You're going for the trial of the guards, I see. Where do you reside from?
Yeah. Crap, I forgot the name of the town. I'm very forgetful when it comes to town names.
Fine. Dullhaven.
Pearl Haven.
Dullhaven. D-U-L-L Haven.
Dual Haven.
Yeah. Oh, you're from the capital. So you're gonna join the Royal Guard one day, are you?
Maybe.
Well, why maybe? Do you have other plans?
Instead of fighting my Pokemon, I want to take care of them and become friends with them.
No. That's quite a noble cause. In this land, people don't really seem to care much for their Pokemon. They see them only as tools for battle and not much else. I'm very proud of you. Would you like to care for an egg?
Sure.
Okay. Let's see here. Roll. What kind of roll would this even be, I wonder? This egg appears to be close to hatching. I've been watching over it for a few days. It seems that with just a little bit of time, it might be able to hatch into something useful. Let's go.
Wait, what do I roll? Because your mic cut out and I didn't hear.
I'm debating on what.
Anything. All right.
It would be a. Let's go with Pokemon taming roll, but it'll be a D20 if it is Yeah, roll a d20 and tell me what it is.
Alright. I hit a 16.
Okay.
I like this website better. That way we can't
Yeah.
accuse anyone of cheating.
Yeah, it keeps everyone completely honest. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that this is a Bulbasaur egg. It might help you out at the gym if it comes time for it. But yeah, I must be on my way. I hope to see you again in our adventures. Good luck.
Thank you, sir, for the egg.
Yep. So do you just want to camp out for a few days and see if you can get this egg to hatch?
I want to walk around with the egg and see if it'll hatch.
Yeah.
Instead of camp. Because maybe if I walk around, the egg might want to come out. Who knows?
Yeah. You can hear little bitty movements inside of it. It does appear that it will be hatching quite soon.
Alright.
Just because...
If we're going off the Pokemon games, I'm pretty sure it's like once they start making noises, that's when they're really close to hatching.
Yeah. I'm debating on how I want to do this, though.
It's all up to you, friend.
Yeah. Because right now, technically, you are strong enough to take down the first guard captain, because he is fairly weak. Even though typing is in his favor. If you want to... Actually...
What is water?
No, you cannot, because...
What level would they be?
They are a level 2 and 3 right now. However...
Yeah, they wouldn't have any water type attacks, I don't think. Unless
in
they're
this
an egg.
game. In this game, they do. However...
Dang.
You have already been in a Pokemon battle today that took, you only attacked 3 times, and you have a maximum attack that I forgot to write down of 30.
Isn't 30, alright.
30 a day before you have to do a long rest. So, wait, that's not who I meant to put that next to. Crap baskets. It needs to go over here. 30. You've used 3 of them. And right now, how much damage did you take in that last battle? It brought you down to 14. So Doggo's not looking that good. So you probably don't want to do anything.
I'm gonna feed him 2 berries. I want to do that.
Okay.
So he doesn't. So in case anything attacks, he won't be damaged too hard.
Yeah. And 2 berries is enough to bring him back up to full. However, that doesn't refill his attacks. So he does have...
Yeah, I know it doesn't refill attack. I just want to make sure he's a healed boy.
Okay, it is an egg right now. Level, HP, AT, AC. Would you like to go for the gym, or do you want to just do something else?
I want to try to hatch the Bulbasaur, because I'm pretty sure Bulbasaur's egg move is a grass type attack.
Okay.
I think. I'd have to look that up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is just this doesn't follow the actual games.
Oh yeah.
I'm also trying to think how I would be able to do this, because an egg Pokemon would be super weak. Let's just say, we'll just do a little time skip here. You walk around for about an hour, and you start to see the egg crack open, and a Bulbasaur does indeed pop out. It is only level 1, however, with an HP of 20, attack of nothing right now because it is solo level, and an AC with 2. An AC of 2. Okay. Bulbasaur only knows Vine Whip, just so it does have a grass type move for you.
Alright.
Which
so
is
I think
a 2.
If I can, I want to go out in the grass. And, well, if he has Vine Whip, he should be able to do something against the level 2 and
yeah,
level 1, or the level 2 and level 3s.
Yes, and also remember, levels do not work the same way they do in the games as they do in here. They are obtained after certain events. So after you beat the gym, both your Pokemon will go up 2 levels. But there won't be any other way to gain levels as of right now. So you want to go ahead and go to the gym?
I think it would, because, like, I don't know what his Pokemon could be really weak, and just he had a big event with them, like, something happened or something. I don't have any idea, but he might have just had a event, or it couldn't have been a little event that just boosted him a few levels. So I think I'm gonna go for the gym with my newly hatched Bulbasaur.
Okay, and you go towards the gym. In front of the gym, you see a large crowd of people, and they are watching, or they seem to be waiting for something. They all are carrying signs, and you don't quite know what's going on. As you approach, you see that there is actually a battle going on right now. Guard Captain Sharif versus Draco. Draco beat you here. I don't know how invested you are in Draco's battle, but would you like to watch?
Sure.
Okay. You watch as Draco is going through this battle, and he seems to have a very difficult time here. Even though your Pokemon are the same level and he has better type advantage, he does get wrecked in this fight, and he does lose. He does come out with a very weakened Poochyena, and he sees you. So I suspect that you've seen that fight.
Yeah.
Wasn't my greatest show. I think I had a better time fighting you than I did that gym, actually.
Yeah.
Oh well.
You did.
Are you going to be attempting to fight this gym?
Yeah, I'm gonna fight him with my newly hatched Bulbasaur that I found. Or that I hatched. Not found.
You already have a Bulbasaur, but you just... I'm impressed by that. Huh. Well, I guess I'll just stick around and watch. After all, I can't really do anything else now that my Pokemon's so weakened. You go and you approach the guard captain. His name is Sharif. He seems to be a very pompous and arrogant man, and he just kind of looks at you like, seriously? Another trainer already? You guys are too predictable. Oh well, let's get this underway. And he sends out a Goldeen. Go ahead and roll initiative and see who goes first.
Alright. You got a 16, is that right? Oh, no, you got a 4. Alright. I got a 3.
He does indeed go first. So, let me draw the battle.
It doesn't matter. Because I'm gonna win.
Hopefully. Yummy.
I'm gonna be like every Pokemon trainer when they go up against their first gen. I'm gonna win this.
I'm gonna beat you. I'm a novice and you're a professional.
I have a question. How is Brock even a gym leader? Like, he has a level 16 Onyx and a level 15 Geodude. Or level 13.
I always imagined it the way that Pokemon Origins displays it. Where, like, you go in there and you're like, I have this many badges. Okay, then I'm gonna use these Pokemon. And depending on what state you attack them in is how strong their Pokemon are gonna be. So he starts off with a Goldeen, and what do you start off with? Do you start off with
I'm gonna start off with my Bulbasaur, yeah. My Bulbous.
Okay then, and he's gonna go straight for an attack, and he's gonna use Horn Drill, which is a 2d4. But first he has to roll a d20 to see if he hits. He does indeed hit, and it is... I said it's a 2d4... no, it's a 1d6, excuse me. 1 point of damage! Cool.
Oh no. So, I rolled. I got a natural 20. Yay.
Oh, that's gonna be a crit, so whatever you get in this attack is gonna be doubled.
And it's a super effective as well, so wouldn't that be... That'd be times 4, right?
No, it'll be +7 because it is super effective because you already have a plus Oh, no. It'll just be +2 after the crit has been taken into consideration.
Alright. So, what is the move? Is it D4, D6? I need answers.
What did I say, Vine Liquid? It is a 2d4.
I don't know. 2d4. Alright, so I rolled a... I rolled a 2 and a 1, which that's 3 hit points of damage.
And it's going to be 5 after you take in the super effective typing, so it's going to do 10 points of damage because it was a crit, bringing him down to 15. He's going to go for another attack. Ooh, he does not hit. He just flat out misses. Go ahead.
Ha ha. Nerd.
So much for that cocky bravado. This can't be happening.
Exactly.
How are you this good? You just started. Go ahead and make a roll a d20.
I hit a 2.
You miss as well.
Gosh darn it.
Still
I
at
did
15.
a missy boy. That makes me angry.
He's gonna go. He hits, and it is a.
Oh, you got 12.
1d6.
Oh, no.
He hits for 6 points of damage. Yes, bringing you down to, well, that is a 13.
What does Bulbasaur have? 13. Alright, so I'm gonna guess he only has 19 hit points. That's weird.
No, he had 20 hit points, but the first attack he did brought him down to 19, and that one hit for 6, so he's down to 13.
Oh yeah, I forgot he hit a attack at the first time.
Yes.
That's all me right there. I'm dumb.
It's
I'm
fine.
a dumbo mumbo.
It's fine.
I'm a mumbo jumbo. At the same time, I'm trying to pay attention, but I'm also playing Bandicoot, so it's kind of hard to pay attention.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm rolling a d20.
Yes.
I hit a 19. So is that I'm rolling 2d4s, a 3 and a 4.
Okay, and you use Vine.
So would a 19 be a crit, or is only a natural d20 a crit?
Only a natural 20 is a crit.
That's what I thought, but I don't know.
But you do hit for 9 points of damage, which 15 minus 9, it brings him down to 6. Ooh, wow, he is getting really low, but his Pokemon is still able to go, and he goes for one more attack. Does he hit?
So
He does
how many
hit.
Pokemon does he have?
He
Is
has
he gonna
2.
be like a first gen type? Alright, I just said gen. I meant to say gym.
Yes, he hits for 5 points of damage, bringing your Bulbasaur down to 8. Yes, 8.
Crap. I might end up having to send out Growlithe. And if Pokemon faint, what's gonna happen? Do they just die?
If their hit points reach 0, they are dead. If not, so you also want to be sure to keep this very careful, because if you kill this Pokemon, you can almost guarantee that the next one's going to have his what's it called? Aggressive mode,
The
whatever.
bond.
Yeah, the bond. So it's
Just call it Destiny Bond.
But that's a move.
I guess.
It has an actual name. I'm just
I don't
blanking on what it
care.
is.
Isn't it Friendship Bond or something?
No, we'll just call it bonding right now because I can't remember what it is. So if you kill this Pokemon, there's a good chance that you will die. Keep that in mind. What would you like to do?
I want to hit another attack.
Okay, roll a d20.
Alright. I hit an 11.
You hit. Roll me a d6.
A d6? I thought it was 2d4.
Yes, it is a 2d4. I got confused.
I'm trying to be honest.
Yes, keep
Being
me
an
honest.
honest man. Being Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, go.
Alright, yeah, 2d4s. A 1 and a 4.
Ooh.
So that's 5. And he had 6, right? So would that bring him down to 1 hit point?
No, because it does have a typing advantage on it, so it hits for 7.
It's gonna kill him.
Yes, he is dead. Indeed.
No, I didn't mean to kill him. That's bad.
You get a Pokeball out of it,
I didn't
though.
mean to kill him. I gained a Pokeball, but I'm probably gonna lose a Pokemon.
Yes, and he sends out Psyduck, which is a level
Psyduck?
higher. Yes.
Wait, Psyduck is also psychic, so I'm gonna send out my Growlithe.
Okay.
Because
And
he has
you
Bite.
switch to Growlithe.
And that's super effective.
Yes. And Growlithe. Let me look at this.
I know my typings.
Has 25 hit points. Wait, does he only have 25?
He
has 35 hit points. Okay.
Oh, 30.
Yes, he has 35 hit points. So, this is going to be very, very interesting. Because he is still going first. He's going to make a AC checked. Yep, he indeed hits. And he's going to use Bubble, which is a 1d4. Luckily, it's not very powerful at all. It is a 4.
He gets a 4.
However, he gets a +1 attack because of his attack stat, and he gets a +2 because it is type advantage. So the 4 becomes a 7. He hits for 7 points of damage.
Oh, that's not too bad. That's not as bad as I thought.
Which brings you down to 28. Yes. I love being dyslexic. This makes everything
28,
easy.
I think.
Yes, that is what it is. Your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna go for Bite.
Okay, and Bite is a 1d... Is it a 2d4 or 1d4? It is 1d6.
I think it was a D6.
It is a 1d6.
So, that's a 2. Oh, no. That's not a lot of
roll a d6. Or a d20.
A d20?
Yeah, to see if you hit.
That's an 18.
Okay, you hit for 2 damage. Bringing him down to 28. So it is an even playing field now.
Oh, crap. It might
He
be
misses.
even, but he does. Woo, that's pretty good. Now I'm gonna roll a d20. I got a 12. I think I hit. I'm hoping I hit.
You hit. Roll a d6.
I'm gonna roll a d6. I got a 5. Yay, that's gonna do a lot of damage. Now that's a lot of damage.
Yes. It brings him down to 23. He is going to go ahead and make another roll to see if he can hit you this time. 15. He hits. He hits very hard. Indeed, he does. And this is a 1d4.
Wait,
However,
how much health does he have now?
23.
How much health does he have?
He has 23.
How much HP does Psyduck have?
23 hit points left. And that is another 7 points of damage to you, bringing you down to 21. Go roll a d20, see if you can hit.
Alright. I shall roll the d20. I hope I hit. Oh, I already rolled. I hit a 16. I accidentally clicked d20 again.
I've seen that. And then go ahead and roll your d6.
I hit a 3.
You hit for 3 points of damage.
That's pretty good.
Wait, this is Growlithe. Yes, he gets...
Yes.
He gets an attack bonus of 5! I've been doing this wrong. Whoops.
You have been?
Yes, I've been adding 2s instead of 5s. Crap baskets.
Then we're gonna have to go back and fix that.
Yep, hold on. Let's see...
Alright, so we just minus 2 from the attacks that I did hit and just add 5. So
or I could just add 3, because at 28 minus 3 would be bring down to 25, and then 20, and then 25.
Well,
20.
Mine's normal, right?
Yeah, your attacks are correct. That brought it down to 25. And the last attack, crap, what did that hit for? 5. Okay, that actually hit for 10, bringing him down to 15. Okay, that's what he's at. He's at 15.
Alright. So, thank God you fixed that.
Yes.
Or else I'd be a dead boy. Well, I wouldn't really be a dead boy, but I'd be a damaged boy.
Yes, you would be. 15 minus 8 is indeed 7. Ooh boy. He is really low.
Ooh boy.
This can't be. How are you doing so much damage? It's like, there's no way that you're winning like this.
I'm better than you.
Mm-hmm.
That's how. Because I treat my Pokemon with kindness, unlike you.
Kindness won't get you so
trainer.
far in this world, boy. He misses again. What the hell? Also,
you talk cocky for a doo-doo trainer.
Also, you notice they don't have a bond in this one because this Pokemon's still hitting for pretty weak and not doing too good.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. So, go ahead and roll me a d20, see if you can finish it off.
Alright, wait. I gotta do something real quick.
Okay.
I'm very invested in the Crash Bandicoot. I'm sorry. Alright, I'll just pause real quick. A D20?
Yes, to see if you hit.
I don't hit. Crap.
Ooh, he gets another attack in here. Boop, boop. Keeping it 7.
Hit. That's
20.
not good at all.
13, he hits. 4.
Goodness will only get you too far in this world, boy.
And he gets +2, so he hits you for 4, bringing you down to 17. Go ahead, make a d20, see if you hit.
D20?
Yes.
Right. A D20? Please say I hit.
You do.
It rolled twice.
Oh. You miss.
Gosh darn it. Why you bully me, game?
This game is a bully.
Game, why you such a bully?
He hits one more time. With a d4. With a +2 to it. 3, hitting for 5, bringing you down to 12. This is getting really close. Roll me a d20, see if you can hit.
Alright. A D20. I hit a 6.
You
so
hit?
I'm pretty sure I hit.
Yep.
Alright, a D6, which is a 4. Yay. Plus 5, I think.
Yeah, so you kill it. You kill it dead. You get 2 balls in this round.
I'm on the final boss. Wow.
Yes. So you win that.
Good.
And you gain 2 balls out of it. Good job.
And I also gained 2 levels, right? Because of the event?
Yes. I cannot believe this. How did you kill both of my Pokemon? Nobody defeats me like this. Fine. Take this seal as a proof that you have won. You stupid swine.
I'm just surprised in the Pokemon game you can't just choose to just beat the badge out of the trainers. You just beat them up until they give you the badge.
Yeah. But you win. And he kicks you out of the gym because he is tired of your shit. And he is really fucking pissed off.
Because I beat him and he's doo-doo. Well, that's what you get when you doo-doo his shit.
Who is texting me?
Obama.
People don't text me while I'm streaming. Busy with stuff and or things.
I'm busy with stuff and or thing.
Correct. So, where would you like to set up camp? Would you like to go ahead to the next route to set up camp, or would you like to just kind of stay towards town?
I think I'm gonna go out to the next route and set up camp.
Okay, you go to the beginning of the next route. The sun is setting, and unfortunately, your Pokemon are too tired to be able to do anything of value in your way of catching Pokemon, so it is time for you to set up camp. Would you like to give a name to your Bulbasaur, because you have not done that yet?
I want to name him Bulby. That's what I always name my Bulbasaurs in my playthroughs.
Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and up the levels here to level 7 for your Growlithe, level 3 for Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur now has 30 hit points, and Growlithe has 45. With an attack stat of 6 and an AC of 6.
And isn't Growlithe level 8 now?
No, he's level 7.
Oh. Oh yeah, it's +2. I thought it was +3.
No.
I'm smart.
Yeah, Bulbasaur now gets a +2 in fights and an AC of 3, so it should be a little bit better for you.
That's what you have to do. Okay, I just wasted that.
Bulbasaur can now growl.
Bulbasaur can now use his voice to do damage.
Well, not damage, but it gives the opponent, in this game we're going to say it gives him disadvantage for the next few turns. Okay.
For the next few, or
for the next
next
few rounds?
5? I don't know. Alright. I don't know which one you said.
Yes. Bulbasaur, because he's a grass type, he can roll a d20 for foraging.
Oh, come on.
So go ahead and give me a d20 to see if he finds anything for the night.
I hit a 13.
Okay, he does. Go ahead, roll a d4.
Alright. I'm gonna guess these are berries or something. I hit a 3.
You gain 3 berries, bringing you up to 31. But for the night, you do have to use 3. So actually, you stay at 28 berries. Because you have to use one on your Pokemon and one on yourself. So that evens out. Would you like to have Growlithe do anything special, or just stay by your side at the night?
I'll just let him stay by my side. Because I don't really think we need anything at the moment tonight.
Yeah, and while it is nighttime, go ahead and roll me a d20 to see if anything special happens.
I got a 15.
No, not this night. It's just a very, very basic night. However, your Pokemon are fully restored back to full hit points, and they have their free range of attacks with them. Which is good, because it is bright and early in the morning, and you can go ahead and make yourself a perception check to see if you can find anything on this route.
D20, right?
Yes.
A 1, that's nothing.
Correct. You do not find anything. But continuing onward on your adventures, you do indeed...
Are we ever gonna use the other dice, like D10 and D12?
No, not really. Well, actually, I might use them for, like, certain attacks. Like, if you have a Pokemon that knows, like, Magnitude or something, I might have you roll a D10, since that's how it works in the games.
Alright. So I think Magnitude would be D10, because it's like Magnitude 8, Magnitude 7, stuff like that.
Yes.
Do some damage.
Let's see.
Alright, I'm on the final stage. So I'm probably going to be quiet for a little bit.
Okay.
Because I need to complete me some Crash Bandicoot.
Need to look at stuff right quick anyway, so...
You can talk if you want, just
Oh,
for
I know.
stream quality.
I'm just looking for stuff right now to see if I have anything wrote down for this route. Because I was not expecting it to only be a one-person stream. Okay, those are more Grand Captain.
Yay! I beat Crash Bandicoot 3. I'm proud of myself.
Nice.
Woo. Woo. I don't know if I beat it. I beat the final boss at least. Even with everything off, music still plays. Can I have an answer here?
Sure.
Can someone give me an answer?
For what?
Like, I need an answer here.
For what?
For this, like, I have everything on. I have everything off, like music and everything, because we are streaming.
Yeah.
And, oh crap. Yeah, I did beat the game. I'm proud of myself. Woo.
Congratulations.
Alright. And I beat it. Alright, I started it at 4 o'clock, and it's now 11. I did a speed run.
Nice. You gonna get
For
that
my
speed
first time
running
ever
strat?
playing, that's a speed run.
Yeah. A few hours, yeah. You gonna start speed running on stream?
7.
7 hours, yeah.
But I didn't play for 2 hours.
So 5 hours to beat the game?
Around 5 hours. Yeah, that's not that bad.
No.
That's pretty good. Probably gonna end up recording Crash Bandicoot. I
Okay.
enjoy the game. Alright, let's get back to stream.
Yes.
Enough of my Crash Bandicootiness.
Excuse me.
Just tell me when you're ready to do anything.
Yeah, I just have to write down a couple things right quick. What? This just because this is just gonna be fun. Because why not? He only knows. Well, I did that wrong, but that doesn't really matter.
I don't like how the bosses are way too easy in Crash Bandicoot, but you know, I'm gonna save some topics that I want to talk about now for if we ever do a podcast.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna end up writing that down.
Okay. HP.
Because you never played Crash Bandicoot, but for the people that have, the bosses are way too easy. Or at least in my opinion.
I have to play it sometime on stream. Also,
it costs $40.
Yeah.
If you said you want to, you can host me play it if you want. I don't care.
Yeah, I'll probably add you the host list after this. I'm also surprised that we're not gaining any viewers on this. It's just consistently at 4.
Really not. When Dark joins back, are we just gonna go off his character that he has now?
Yes.
So we should try to develop his character more in case he joins back and he just wants to hop in.
Okay, so you want us to
But I
NPC
don't
him
know when he
along?
said he's gonna.
If he joins back in, that is, too. Because I'm not sure how long he's going to be streaming.
I don't know. It says he's online. It doesn't say streaming for me. I'm gonna have to refresh the page.
Yeah. I don't know, it's weird because it also says he's still hosting me, which you can't host while you're streaming.
Yeah, it just says he's online.
It's weird.
It doesn't say he's streaming or anything. I'll whisper him and ask if he wants to join. Oh, wait. But it says he's streaming Maple Story.
I just went to his channel.
That's
and
weird.
Mute that so that
It says he's offline.
yeah, he is not live right now. Strange. He might be doing something.
Yeah, he could be setting up something.
Yeah. I'm getting distracted. Wait.
I have a question. Do you use when he just question mark?
What?
If I ever do decide I want to start streaming Pokemon, can you show me how to use OBS? Because
Yes.
I've downloaded it, but I don't know how to use it.
Yeah, I can help you out with that. And I will be hosting you as well, so that we can build up ourselves a little community and hopefully we all get benefits out of it.
Thing is, I have to stream on Xbox for games, and really the only thing I could stream on I could probably stream Nintendo 64 games, but the way mine works, it's really messed up. I tried playing Mario Tennis while we were coming back home, and it was just really glitching out.
Weird.
He messaged me back. That's because we had a problem on my friend's side, so I have to go off to help him out. Okay. So we were right about him probably having to just do something.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go back to the game.
I'm writing stuff down right now. I see a 5.
That's fine.
Okay. So, you don't notice any Pokemon. However, you do notice, off in the distance, Draco's running up. Hey! Wait a second! Yami! I have
Wait, I forgot. In case he wants to battle, did I heal my Pokemon? Oh yeah,
yes,
I did
you're
last
fully
night.
healed. You're fully healed.
Okay, that's good. That's a good.
Yeah. Hey, Yami! So, I know I'm not that good of a trainer and anything, but, do you want to kind of, like, work together and I can be be your friend in this and stuff? Do you want to team up? possibly? Hello?
I have a quick question though.
Hmm?
Do you believe that Pokemon should be able to do what they want and they should be treated with the love and care like humans should have?
Well, of course, but yeah, we should treat
Then
our
okay,
Pokemon
join
right.
the team.
Cool. Please don't kill my Pokemon.
I won't.
Okay.
But you have to be nice to Growlithe. He's very protective.
Yeah.
See, when he fought the Psyduck, I was really surprised on how strong he was. Because when he fought your Myena, he didn't, like, he knew that you weren't really threatening me. It was just a friendly battle. With the Psyduck, he knew that was a real battle.
Yeah.
So, if you can make friends with Growlithe, I'm pretty sure he'll let you in the group fine.
Okay. Also, it probably helps out that our Pokemon came from the same place. They've known each other for a while. But yeah.
Yeah, that should help as well.
Yeah. Go ahead and make another perception check. 3.
Alright.
Nothing.
I rolled
Wow.
a 3 as well.
Okay. No Pokemon. We'll continue onward our adventures. And I'll just save that, what I wrote down earlier, for a little bit later, because I don't want to NPC 2 characters right now. So, we're going off to Dualguard Town, correct?
Isn't that the one with the ghosts?
Yes.
Or is this the one with the ghost? Because if this
we're
is
on...
the one with the ghost...
Yeah, right now we're just in a forest heading towards Dualguard.
Alright.
Yeah. What do you expect we'll be able to find in there?
I don't really know. I've never been to this place.
Neither have I.
I've never really been out of our town.
Nobody has, unless they're going on adventures. They won't let us leave. It's quite thrilling.
I really don't know.
Yeah. Well, do you think that ghosts actually exist, or is that just a rumor that people like to make up?
I think they might exist. I had a friend tell me once he saw a ghastly out in the middle of nowhere, and it scared him.
That'd be quite terrifying. Huh.
I've always wanted to catch a ghastly.
Really? Now, why would you want to catch a ghost? Like, what if the ghost you were to catch was a Pokemon that you've killed? Or someone you used to know?
I don't really believe that humans, after they died, could become ghost Pokemon.
Really? Well, where do they come from, then?
I don't know. They probably come from Pokemon that were killed.
Okay. Maybe.
And I don't truly know. No one really knows where ghost Pokemon came from. They might have just showed up.
Maybe. I mean, who are we to say that anything is true or untrue based on our own knowledge? Go ahead and make another perception check.
Alrighty. I rolled a 10. And you rolled an 18.
18, yes.
I thought you rolled a 10. I was about to go, well, this website's heckin' rigged.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you advantage because of the fact that this forest should be packed with a lot of Pokemon. So go ahead and roll again.
Alright. I hit a 17.
Okay, so you finally noticed something. I'll go ahead and roll one more d20 to see what you encounter. I get a 1. Right. Cool.
8.
8. Where did I write down this lovely information at, I wonder? We are on Route 7. Where did I write down Route 7 Pokemans? Okay. You encounter with your 8 a Weedle and Draco encounters a Larvesta. This is gonna be interesting.
Larvesta. So around this, right, since it's forest, it's kind of like Viridian Forest. We're only allowed to find like bug Pokemon.
Go ahead and do a wisdom check for me to see if you know what you can catch in here.
A wisdom check.
Which is a D20.
Alrighty then. A D20. I shall roll, and I get a 5.
As far as you know, that is all you can catch in here are bugs. And then go ahead and make a initiative check for me, so that I can know what's going on here. Yummy.
Alright.
And the
A 6.
Weedle. And
I'm ready for you to roll like a 20.
And Larvesta. Well, I'm gonna have to make 3 rolls here because first one.
I forgot what Larvesta is. I have to look that up real quick.
It is Volcrona's first evolution.
I hate Volcarona. In the fire gym in Pokemon Zeta, that Pokemon legitimately terrified me.
Volcarona is such a weird Pokemon. Okay.
It was haunting. Like, it's not even that it was good, it's just the moveset that it had was actually haunting.
Ooh, Draco got an 18. And let's see.
Right.
Larvesta got a 10.
So I think they both outspeed us.
Yes. You guys are going to be doing these as separate battles. However, the turn order is going to go Draco goes first, Larvesta goes second, Weedle goes third, and you go last. So, which Pokemon are you going to be starting with?
I'm going to send out Growlithe, since he's my highest and he has the best defense. I don't know what level the Weedle is. I don't know if you told me or not.
I have not yet. You have 45 hit points. 45. The Weedle is going to start off at level 3, and he is going to have 20 hit points. Just for now. And then Draco is going to send out his Poochyena, which is still level 5, so it only has 25 hit points. And the Larvesta is also level 3 with 20 hit points. Draco is going to go ahead and bite it, which is a 1d6 plus 5. 1d6.
I think I'm gonna bite the Weedle.
Okay, actually, hold on one second. I gotta do this, see if it's a crit. 19. It is not a crit. It is a 5 plus 5, hitting for 10 points of damage. Attack. Brings him down to 10. The Larvesta goes next. The Larvesta needs to make a check here. Rolls for 15, which hits. And he knows Tackle, which is a 1d4.
Wait, I never d20 rolled for my thing. I got a 13, so mine's not a critical.
No, 22, attack. What was the damage you did?
I didn't roll. I was waiting for you to do your rolls.
Yeah, okay,
it's a
because
1d6, so I got a 3.
Yes. Hold on one second, because you actually go last, so you're not going quite yet. The Weedle gets to go first. Weedle knows Tackle. He has to make his that. I believe that hits you because your AC is only 6. He doesn't get any pluses, but he only knows that. So he hits you for 2 points of damage, bringing Growlithe down to 43.
Growlithe is a pretty bulky mon.
Yes, he is. And you hit for 3 points of damage, plus your 6 for attack, so that hits for 9, bringing him down to 11.
I'm just waiting until I can get a Firestone.
Draco gets to go one more time. Ooh, critical hit. He goes for a catch. Also forgot to mention that. He throws a critical catch, actually. Which, catches the Pokemon because it was a critical. Draco now has a Larvesta, so good for him.
Which, does it evolve like in Pokemon forms, like by levels, or does it just evolve randomly by events?
It'll be an event once he gets past a certain threshold. I can talk. Threshold.
A certain. Alright.
And
Bee, can you not? I have like this bee in my house. He hasn't stung anyone. He's nice, but like he just keeps flying around my TV, and it's really annoying.
Nice. He goes for an attack and misses, so you stay at 43. Go ahead and make your check to see what happens.
Alright, I'm gonna roll, and I hit a 17, and I'm going to attack.
Roll your attack for
And
me.
it's rolling the dice. I hit a 1.
Okay, bringing Weedle down to plus your 6 modifier, so it hits for 7. So it is down to 3 hit points. Would you like to go for it? Or he is no longer able to move. Would you like to try to capture it now, or would you just want to kill it?
Yes, I want to capture.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a d20 to see if you catch it. 20.
Alright.
Yes, 10 right.
I hit a 1.
Nice.
Why you bully me?
It does not catch.
So since he's crippled, he can't attack, right?
No, he cannot.
So I can just throw as many balls
hold on,
as I want.
No, because he's gonna make a d20, and if he actually escapes, because he got a critical, and he runs away, you lose your chance to catch it, and you lose 1 ball out of this.
I didn't really want the Weedle. I was just trying to catch it.
Yeah.
And I was gonna end up breeding it with something. I don't know what.
Okay, so
I was probably just gonna try to find some, like a bug Pokemon that I wanted. I'd probably try to breed it with his Larvesta to see if I could get a Larvesta. Because since they're in the same category, it would either come out as a Larvesta or a Weedle.
Mm-hmm.
I think I think it's a 50-50 chance. I don't know Pokemon breeding. The only breeding I ever did.
It will be the gender of the mom.
The gender of the mom.
Yes.
So what?
Or not the gender of the mom. It'll be
Larvesta
the Pokemon that is the mother, unless it is bred with a Ditto. So.
A Ditto. All right.
Odds are male, evens are female. The Larvesta is a female.
All right.
Also,
so
we have not done that
male,
for anything else yet. The Poochyena has to roll. Poochyena is also female. He has an all-female team. And Growlithe is female. What the hell? And Bulbasaur
is male.
The only male.
No, I got a female and a male. Since my Growlithe is a...
Yes, Growlithe is female. And Bulbasaur is the only male in this party. Larvesta knows Tackle, which is weird. Yeah.
Could I breed the Bulbasaur with Larvesta? They seem like they should be compatible. But hey, no one knows. I'll have to look that up.
It would be a charisma plus athletics check on nights when you want them to breed after they have been bonded, and it would have to be insanely high for that to happen. Tackle
Alright, well, I'm gonna see what it can evolve with. Bulbasaur's nowhere on here. Yeah, Bulbasaur's nowhere on here. Kakuna is, though. And so is Beedrill. I don't think Weedle is, though.
I'm not sure.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up Bulbasaur. Breeding, it's a grass monster. Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur can breed with Charmander. It can breed with Rhyhorn, Rhydon, Kangaskhan, Lapras, Snorlax. It can breed with a lot of stuff, and this is scary.
Yeah, Skitty can breed with Wailord.
Wailord is it can breed with anything that's under monster.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. So our best bet would probably be well, what can Growlithe breed with?
I'm not sure.
I'm just trying to find out here.
I would say he could breed with a Poochyena, but they're both girls, so
it's
that
a
wouldn't
field. So Rattata, Raticate, Ekans, Arbok, Pikachu, Sandshrew, Sandslash, Nidoran again, Vulpix, Ninetales, Diglett, Dugtrio. Yeah. It can breed with a Meowth. A dog can breed with a cat.
Bork bork, motherfucker.
That makes many sense.
Oh, the sense has
Meeborsh.
been made.
Poochyena is Generation 3, right? Oh yeah, it can breed with Poochyena.
Okay.
Bug. Human-like. That's scary.
Yep.
Oh, just like fighting type and psychic type.
Yeah.
How is how is Volbeat human-like?
I mean, I guess
This makes no sense.
Kind of humanish. Has
just
humanish
because it
characteristics.
stands on its feet doesn't mean it's human-like.
Yeah.
Charizard stands on his feet and they don't call him a human-like.
No, but he's a dragon, even though he's not a dragon type.
Charizard X is the worst out of the two, but he's favorited in opinions because he finally gets dragon type.
Yep.
Which he should have had from the start. Why fire flying? I understand he has wings, but all dragons have wings.
I think it was a balancing thing.
Well, that's true, but there wasn't many dragon type. And at the same time, yeah, it would be true.
In the original Gen 1, Dragon was overpowered as hell. So to have one of the starters be a dragon type, if you started with Bulbasaur, there's no way that you're gonna ever beat your rival once it evolves.
At least he wasn't firefighting.
Yeah. One of the very few that isn't firefighting.
I'm really confused that Incineroar isn't firefighting. But instead they put him down as dark.
Yeah, well, he's based off of like a heal type wrestler, which are the bad guys in wrestling. That's why he's a dark type.
I know, but at the exact same time, he's still a wrestler.
Yeah. But I guess they're like, half of our fire type starters are fighting type. Maybe we shouldn't do this again.
So how about we make a fighting type Pokemon, but make him a dark type?
Ooh, that sounds like a good idea.
Exactly.
Yep.
It makes absolutely no sense.
Nope. But that's what they did.
It's weird. How do they think? Like, what compels them to just wake up in the morning and think, hey, I'm gonna make this? What compels them in the morning to just wake up and say, hey, I think one of the starters should be a monkey that's a firefighting type monkey. You know, basically Primeape. It's basically just Primeape, except how about we change his name with Inferno? How about we put Inferno in front of Prime? But let's take away the O, so it'll be Infernape, and let's make him a fire type.
Yeah.
That's basically all they did with Infernape.
No, I like Infernape.
Infernape's good though.
Yeah.
He seems like the only one that should be firefighting. Blaziken as well, but Embror, he makes no sense.
Yeah.
He looks like Snorlax.
Emboar. I'm trying to think what is Emboar based on, except for just a pig.
Emboar is based on pig. On pig.
So,
Charizard's even in the Dragon Egg group, yet he's in...
It was a balancing thing, and they just never changed it.
Why are Ekans and Arbok in the Dragon? And Magikarp
You
is
have to
too.
ask me
My guy
Miyamoto.
Magikarp.
Well,
I
Magikarp's in
understand.
it because
Some of them look like
Gyarados.
dinosaur-ish. Most of them are like reptilian, so I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand some of them now, but Trico, Grovyle, and Sceptile. I don't. Trico and Grovyle, no, but Sceptile, he should be in there.
But if the final evolution is that, it has to be the whole line.
True. I understand Como O, stuff like that. Scrafty, he makes no sense.
Yeah.
Oh, the Pokemon in this group are Dragon-like and Reptilian in appearance.
Ah.
It's weird. Alright, let's go back to the thing that we're gonna do.
Yes.
The game.
Yeah, let's just... You're continuing onwards. It has been about... the day's almost up. You see that you actually have arrived in the Dolgard town. It is very gloomy here. There's a few people walking around. They seem very dead inside, very just... It's not a very happy place to be. Everyone's just kind of... meh.
I don't like How about the turn that frown upside down?
Go ahead and make a perception check of a d20.
Oh, Jesus. I get a 1. Wow.
You see nothing wrong with this town. You just are like, huh, this town seems pretty cool. I like it around here. Both you and Draco are like, wow, this is a cool town. Yeah, isn't this a cool town? I'm really glad that we're here. Everyone seems to be really happy here. You know what I say?
I
what
like towns that are super depressed.
I really like it here.
I always wake up in the morning and think, man, I wish I could move to Lavender Town.
Make one more perception check.
Alright.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just
13.
Both of you just kind of strolling around. Wow, it's such a great place. It's a great day to be alive. It's just, oh, what do we do now? Should we go to the bar? Should we get something to eat, or should we just go to an inn, or just do you want to camp out somewhere? I think it's a good place to camp out.
I think we should maybe camp out.
Okay, what do you want to camp
there's
out?
not much to do for the night. Maybe we should camp out near the closest route in case we decide we don't want to really stick around.
Okay, the closest route would be the route that you were just on. Would you like to go back there, or would you like to travel for about an hour to get to the other side of town and go towards the next route?
Get to the other side of town.
Okay.
I guess.
Go ahead and do one last perception check in this town.
Wait, is there any gyms or no?
Not this town, no, it's just a normal town.
I get a perfect 20, my guy.
Ooh, that is cool. Draco's just like, man, everyone around here, they just seem to really enjoy being around. And you look, and as a guy walks past in front of you, you see that there's a ghastly just kind of sucking on a dude's head, and that's why the people around this town...
Jesus.
That's why the people in this town are so gloomy. They all have ghastlies just kind of sucking them off on their heads. What would you like? Yeah, the ghastlies just like eating their soul.
I do not suck. I sook.
Yeah, would you like to save this person or keep going?
I want to save him because he needs a good life. He needs to move out of this town because this town is like...
Okay. Would you like
Nazi Germany, Berlin? Everyone's sad and depressed.
Yeah, go ahead and because of the fact that the ghastly does not notice you because it is sucking this dude off, go ahead and you can roll me a d20 to see if you hit the ghastly. With a 3, you do not, but it does startle it. Which Pokemon did you try to attack with?
Growlithe, because he has a
Growlithe.
dark type move. That's super effective.
Okay, the Ghastly sees what you were doing, and he is mighty enraged. Go ahead, roll me another d20 to start initiative.
I don't like mighty enraged ghosts. They might push me down the stairs and kill me.
The Ghastly goes first.
I really couldn't have beat that unless I got a perfect 20.
That was,
What I like about this site, it's really rare to get one. I think
Yeah.
like when we were playing, I think I've only got 3 or 2.
Yeah, I think I've only hit 2 or 3 natural 20s, really from multiple characters as well.
And the last site was really unfair because I just kept getting like 20s and stuff. I really didn't like it.
This Ghastly is level 5. Oh, what is Growlithe HP at? It is at 43 right now.
Alright, 43. My Growlithe is a tanky boy.
Yes.
Also, after the fight, if we can, I'd like to do a perception check and see if I can find any firestones around. Or if a wisdom check to see if there is any firestones.
Yeah, I'll have you do a wisdom check first, so I see if you know anything about the local environment around here.
I want to evolve my Growlithe once he becomes level 20.
He hits you with a lick, which lick is a 1d6.
Wait, isn't Growlithe fire normal?
7. Yes. So
Then that has no effect.
It is not effective. You are correct in that. But he still does do an attack, which takes you down not at all. Ball is in your court. Roll me a d20, see if you can hit.
Wait, I'll look it up. I think
Normal types are not affected by ghosts.
Yeah. It says he's fire, so I think he's pure fire.
Oh, he is? Okay.
I think he is.
Okay, that's what we'll go off of then.
Thank
so
God I
does
looked that
affect.
up.
Yes. He hits for 6 points of damage because he has a +1 on his attack, bringing you down from
Thank
40.
God I looked that up, because that would have been unfair. I would not have been an honest boy there.
37.
The reason I thought is because most field Pokemon are normal type.
Yeah, and
or if they're not, they're a normal type combined with something else.
And I was thinking because he's just a good doggo that he was a normal type.
He good old doggo. And at the same time, if he was a normal type, it'd be unfair because he'd probably be able to learn like earthquake and stuff, which is super effective towards a rock.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a check to see if you can hit.
Alright. Oh crap. I did a bad. I did hit. Yay. I did a damage.
And go ahead, I believe it is a bite is a d6. Yes, 1d6 plus. What are you at now? You're at +6 for your attacks.
+6, and then it's also super effective.
Yes, so another +2.
5.
So that's
11.
That is
plus
13
super
points of damage.
Which is, I don't know how much that is.
13 points
and how
of damage.
much hit points does Ghastly have?
Yes, 30, brought down to 17. Sheesh, this Ghastly is getting wrecked hardcore. Okay.
Because my Growlithe is like, how dare you enrage my owner, I shall kill.
He goes for an attack, and he does miss. Ball's back in your court.
He misses because he's trash.
Yes. What would you like to do?
Alright, I got a 20. 18, D6. Let's see what that does. That does a 3, +5, that's 8.
+6, +9.
Whatever super effective is. That's 9.
Yeah, so you hit for 11 points of damage,
does.
bringing him down to 6 hit points.
Alright, now I think I'm gonna go for a ball catch this round.
He is too low to be able to do anything, so his turn gets nullified. You want to go for a capture? Go ahead, roll yourself.
Yes.
Would you like to use bait to try to give yourself a boost, or nah?
I think, how much bait do I have? I don't think I'd be using much bait, because I also want to keep some Pokeballs.
You have 4 bait.
But if I don't use a Pokeball, he'll probably just run away. So how many Pokeballs do I have?
You have 5 balls.
I think I started off with...
in this game, you do have to use balls for catching Pokemon. Now that the Pokemon...
So I'm going to go for a ball.
Okay.
I accidentally rolled. I didn't mean to do that.
Okay.
I need to roll a d6 real quick. Because I need to have it on d6 so I can just click it.
But rolling for a catch is a d20.
I know, a D20.
Yeah, do you want to use bait or not?
No. No bait.
No
He's
bait?
a low boy, so it should be easier to catch.
Okay,
I get
17.
17.
You catch it.
Yay, I got a Ghastly.
Yes, Ghastly with 6 hit points remaining.
I'm just gonna keep it normal name, because if I evolve into Gengar, I like the name Gengar. I don't want to change it.
Okay.
So he's just gonna be Ghastly for now.
Or not attack at level. I said he was a level 3. Level 3 with HP of 30.
I'm getting off a pretty good start.
Yes.
Last time I had a Growlithe, a Gen 1 starter, and I don't remember what else I had. But now I got a Growlithe, a Gen 1 starter, and a Ghastly. So that's pretty good.
Ghastly knows Lick, which is a 1d6.
Is that all he knows? He only knows Lick. He only knows how to use his tongue to slurp some boys. Well, it could be super effective against Psychic, which is pretty good.
And what would Ghastly be?
But then I have Growlithe, which knows Bite. So I think Ghastly's probably going to be better when he learns some more moves.
Yes. And Ghastly does not have any field skills, so at night he won't really be doing anything.
Wait, could he be a protector? Because if people come around, he could scare him off. Because he's a ghosty boy, and people are scared of Ghost.
Yes, he is a guard.
Haha. I have taught my Ghastly how to do a thing.
And now you are down to 4 Pokeballs.
And I think I'm gonna heal Ghastly with some berries, and same with Growlithe.
Okay, you will have to use 3 berries to do all that.
Or if I get a Night's Rest, it should just fully heal him, right?
Yes, which it is getting close to night.
Alright, then I just think I'm gonna go for the Night's Rest instead of healing. Because
Okay.
what happened to the guy though? Does he just walk off? I'm confused.
You knock the Gengar off the guy's head, and he's just kind of...
The Gengar.
Or the Gengar, the Ghastly off the guy's head, and he just kind of is like, what? And just falls over unconscious. Do you want to check and see if he's dead, or if he's just passed out?
I do want to check.
Okay, roll a d20.
Alright. 18.
You walk over and check his pulse, and his pulse seems normal. It seems that he just has all of his energy zapped because the Gengar or the Ghastly was on his head for who knows how long. But that seems to be the thing with all the people around here.
Since he's unconscious, I wanna see if I can rob him.
Okay, roll
I don't
sleight
want
of
to
hand.
rob him for too much.
Roll sleight of hand.
That'd be mean. I got a 20. Hell yeah.
You take all of his stuffs. Which, because of the fact that
at least he saw us close.
Yeah, unless you want those too.
Unless you want those too.
You get 2 more bait out of it, so you're at 6 bait, 6 Pokeballs. You are now up to 35 berries. And let's see, what else would he have on him? He has 2 poison herbs, which heal poison.
I forgot what those do.
They heal poison. And that is a very expensive item in the shop, so that is a really good thing for you to get.
Oh, so it's like a rare item, so you can sell it for Pokeballs or something?
Yes. Well, you can't sell it because that is one of those items that's like... one medical herb, which the 3 types of herbs you can buy are poison, burn, and paralyze. They cost 1 ball each.
So, medical... Oh, you were talking about the poison herb.
Yes.
I thought you were talking about a different herb in general.
No, I just put medical herb down so I don't have to write them out so many times.
Well, if I ever find, so what generation are we going from? Are we just allowed to find only Gen 1 Pokemon, Gen 1 through 4, Gen 1 through 3, Gen 1 through 2?
I just pretty much choose random Pokemon that I would think fit into this area. Like, the Larvest is a Gen 5 Pokemon, and it's now in Draco's team.
Yeah. And Poochien is Gen 3.
Yes. Also, it's mainly just like, I need to think of a Pokemon. This is the first one that pops in my mind. So, That's kinda what
You
happens.
could look up a random Pokemon generator and just see
Yeah.
what, but no legendaries or like evolved Pokemon. That should be a rule.
Yeah, well, there might be legendary Pokemon later on in the game.
Yeah,
We'll
like
see.
a roaming legendary, but we should have to get a D20 if we want to try to get a roaming legendary.
Yeah, all the areas I haven't sent out like that. Like a or like if you get a natural 1, it's gonna get you a rare Pokemon. Then there's always 4 Pokemon in each route. The commons are anywhere from 2 to 19, and then if you get a D20, it is a super rare Pokemon that'll be super useful.
So a natural 1 would be like
A decently rare Pokemon, like
a
Larvesta.
legendary, or just
No, it's just
right.
like a mid
Sure.
range. If I ever put legendaries in, it will be a D20. But yes. And if you would like to make a perception check to see if you find anything on the ground.
I will, but I want to add. What are the rare Pokemon? Because I have some suggestions. If you hit a natural 1.
Rare Pokemon are just like in the last round, it was a Larvesta because it's like decently rare, made a pretty good Pokemon. But if you were to hit a nat 20, you would have been able to get a Pikachu.
Pikachu's pretty good.
Yes.
Only if I could have got that during the water gym.
Yeah.
That could have been pretty good. Or the
Would've been
guard
nice.
challenge, whatever it's called. I have a few ideas for a nat 1. What about like a Riolu, Munchlax, and stuff like that?
Yeah, I might do that in some later routes.
Right. Because I wasn't thinking the routes now. Because a Riolu early on would be pretty OP. Especially if it's the only Pokemon you use. Because it would evolve into a Lucario very early on. And Lucario's pretty good.
Well, not in this game. In this game, it's all like situational based. Everything's fairly balanced. But yeah.
But I'm just letting you know. I know if everything's supposed to be balanced, but if you make Snorlax not a bulky mon, I swear to God, I'll be angry.
Prepare to be angry. I don't know. I'll see what happens later on if anybody gets a Snorlax. I also have to start prepping another world. But what would you like to do, considering it is now nighttime and you are getting ready to set up camp?
I think I'm going to just do a nap.
A nap? So you just want to take a short rest, even though it's night?
No. I guess I'll rest.
Okay.
Alright, I found a random Pokemon generator.
Okay. I know of some Pokemon or Pokemon generators like that. For tonight...
I could send you it if you want.
Nah, I already know of one. I might use it for tomorrow. I might make some more stuff, and also depends on if we can do the actual game or this.
It has some, it has megas on it. That's weird. I don't like that.
No.
You can pick regions, though.
Yeah. Okay. Would you like to give all your Pokemon a berry for the night?
No. I'll just have them sleep, and I'll keep them all in the balls so they don't escape.
Okay.
They need a good night's sleep so they can do a heal.
Yes. Because of the fact that you did not feed them, their health does not regenerate, but their moves are reset.
Wait, can I go back and feed them berries? Or
yes.
Only Growlithe and Ghastly, because Bulbasaur didn't do any fighting.
Okay. Do you want to eat yourself, or do you want to just kind of stay out?
I will just eat myself as well. I'll just eat 2 berries. I don't want to eat too many.
You have 31 berries remaining, and your Pokemon have been fully revived. And you said you want to keep them in bowls, so nothing will happen this night. And Draco's going to use 2 of his berries to bring him down to 16. His Pokemon has been fully restored. All of your Pokemon go up 1 level because you have made quite an adventure today. Growlithe is now level 8 and has 50 hit points.
Does he learn a move? Because normally around that fire Pokemon would learn a move, but that's in the games and you don't go off the games.
No, he learns Ember, which is 1d4.
Whoa.
And that is it. Everything else stays the same. Bulbasaur goes up to level 4.
I have a question. For the Pokemon, do you just think of them on top of your head?
What do you mean?
For like when we encounter, do you just think of them on top of your head?
Yes.
Or off the top of your head? Alright.
Most of this is just like, oh, I gotta do something here.
This generator, but it's fine.
Yes. Ghastly's now level 34.
You might have to hit a few times to get a good enough Pokemon. Because for the first few times, I was getting some really good ones.
Yeah.
It's not too bad, though.
Ghastly knows
Every
poison
few,
gas.
you could get a good, and for Hoenn, you don't really get much. That's weird.
Okay, poison gas, you get to roll a 1d4, and whatever that you get on that will be how much?
1d4.
A 1d4 for
I
every...
didn't mean to roll anything.
That's fine. But that is how much damage the
now.
opponent Pokemon will receive for the rest of the match.
Is that for Bulbasaur?
That's for Ghastly.
For Ghastly.
Ghastly now knows Lick and Poison Gas.
Alright, so Ghastly won't be too worthless. He'll do some damage. No, is it a attacking move, or does it just give him poison?
It's an attack.
Alright, so that'll be super effective against grass Pokemon. Which, I know I have Growlithe, but Ghastly... I want him to fight a little bit more, too. Because I don't want him just sitting in the back doing nothing while gaining levels for his worthless and no work. Because that's unfair.
Yes. Okay, and all that's taken
Oh,
care
wait.
of now.
Are we still in the fort? Oh, wait. No, we're not.
You are in the next route already. You, like, quickly got past that town. Because as soon as you seen that there were Gengar sucking off people, you did not want to be a part of that. Like, at all.
Alright, so... For the first, routes...
7,
Hello?
He does not find anything. What?
Alright, something happened in the call. Like, I heard a whoop, and I thought you might have left.
No.
But, should we only be able to encounter ghost Pokemon for this route?
For this route... Hold on 1 second, my hair is bothering me. I gotta fix something right quick. Okay, there we go. No, because you are going to Ironhead Town, which is going to have a Steel-type gym, and I don't think you are properly equipped for a Steel-type gym. So...
I am. Arcanine Arcanine Growlithe is super effective.
True. Yes, he is. So yeah, but let's see. In this route, I'm gonna give you another chance to get something though. So this is going to be Route 8.
If you
that's
want,
shitty. I love hearing ambulances at midnight.
So do I, dude. I just love when I'm just doing some random thing and I just hear an ambulance, because I don't know who it's going to, and whoever it is going to, I'm really hoping they're not in too much dangerous pain.
Yeah.
Because last time I ever heard an ambulance in our town was when they came to our house because my grandpa had a heart attack. And ever since then, the sound of ambulances haunt me. Yeah.
I live in an area...
Alright, I'll be right back.
Okay. Gotta write some stuff down.
Oh, wait, no, I'll let you talk. It's fine.
Yeah. I live in an area where my house is situated between a super deep dip in the road and a super wide curve. So, growing up, there were, on average, about a wreck every 3 months. So, I'm very used to seeing people die in front of my house. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone die, but a few days ago, we're on the road to Mattoon. Why did I say Mattoon? And some guy got in a motorcycle wreck, and his motorcycle was broken half. Oof. I don't know if it was really broken half, but the way I was looking at it, it looked broken half.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. Note 3.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you speaking?
Yes.
Yeah, but how so much we talk, we should make a podcast. Because instead of playing the game, we're just talking.
Yeah. Which, I mean, that's helping me out because I have to create characters on the spot and be like, oh shit, what am I actually going to do for this? But also, this is actually helping me create the world for the other team, too, so... Oh, that is...
And for Pokemon, do you want to use a generator or you just want to keep getting them off the top of your head?
I'm getting them off the top of my head because this helps me as a DM be able to create scenarios on the top of my head. Where did I put the thing? Where's my other notebook? Did it go over here? I'm missing. Oh, there it is.
Who joined the call?
Nobody joined the call.
Dark. It said Dark Spark left the call. I heard someone else talking, and someone. I don't know. I'm confused. What's going on?
It's the spoopy ghosts that live in my house. They haunt me.
I think it might have been.
Yep. Let's see. Which captain is this? This is going to be 2, 3, 4, 5. Captain 5. Got it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I forgot about that one Pokemon. It was like a fire lion thing.
Pyroar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's. I don't remember what the first one was. Litleo. Or
Yeah,
Litleo. And then there's Pyroar, and then the female version of Pyroar.
Mm-hmm. So this is going to...
I forgot that existed, and I'm just messing around on the generator, just getting some random Pokemon.
Yes. If this is taking...
Every time we go into a route, could I just hit generate and recommend a Pokemon that I got?
Sure.
Alright.
If you want to do that.
I might hit a few times, though, because you can get,
Since this will be the
You know what? I'm just gonna generate 6, and then out of the 6, I'll pick which one's the best. Oh god. Alright, this is not working out. I'm getting like... Well, that one works out. I do get some Pokemon that could work.
Name a steel type off the top of your head.
A steel type? Off the top of my head.
A weak steel
type. The top
type.
of my head is Aeron.
That was mine. I already had that wrote down.
Then after that, the top of my head for a steel type would be, Beldum.
Yeah.
And also Lucario, because he's,
Lucario's too strong for a second gym fight.
And Steelix. And I know Sandshrew form is, Steel as well. It's weird how all the Steel Pokemon are either OP or just really,
Yeah.
whatchamacallit, legendaries. It's weird.
Well, steel type was supposed to be the typing that just resists everything and it's hard to take down.
Well, that's a lie, because you can just get a Fire Boy and wreck him.
Yeah, well, I mean, everything has to have a weakness or else it would be way too overpowered.
I remember for a while, what was it called? I forgot it. Oh, Sableye. He didn't have a weakness.
Yeah, Sableye was so overpowered in Gen 3, and that's why he's one of my favorite Pokemon.
I have one on my Emerald team right now, but I don't use him because I didn't really level him up, and he's getting beaten up, and it's not fair.
I was so mad whenever the Gen 3 remakes came out, because as soon as I got to the cave where you could catch Sableye, I went in there and found out you couldn't catch Sableye until after the game. And I'm just like, oh, I mean, it was smart because of how powerful he is, but still, that's one of my favorites. Because you get him, and then the normal type gym can't even touch, or like the next gym can't even touch you.
The normal type gym, I remember fighting a long time ago when I played Ruby. In my opinion, it's not even that hard. And I had Alpha Sapphire, and it wasn't really that hard.
No.
Whenever the only real problem I had was the Slow King.
The Slacking, yeah. Slacking is the insane beast. But I remember playing the remake, and my team was so overpowered that I took out the fire type gym and the normal type gym without even healing in between. But then I did heal after that. Jumped on the route because I could now surf. And the very first Pokemon I fought was a Pelipper that wiped my entire team. I took down 2 gyms without having to heal. But then a fucking Pelipper took my team out. And I'm just like, what the fuck?
Aeron is really overpowered because he knows rollout, and he legitimately rolled, no pun intended, he rolled through the first gym.
Yeah.
My Aeron is basically the Generation 2 gym leader's Miltank. I've never played Generation 2, and all I hear is people complain about the Miltank.
Yeah, I never played Gen 2 because the only time I tried to play it was when I was in a phase where, like, those graphics sucked too bad for me to play, and I'm like, oh, I'm better than these graphics. But,
to be honest, I appreciate the graphics from Gen 1 and Gen 2 because for their time, in my opinion, they're pretty good.
Oh, they're phenomenal. But just at the time, I was at a phase where I'm like, I deserve perfect graphics. These graphics are shit.
I deserve my Tyranitar in a Mega Evolution.
Yeah, I just remember trying to play Gen 2, and it's just like, this looks so bad.
I don't like it because I have a speed key, and the only reason I don't like it is because you can't run, so I have to speed key through everything to, like, actually make it fun. But then it's really boring because my freaking Totodile is already a Croconaw, and I barely even was at the second town yet.
Pretty much.
And I found it really boring. Like, not boring as in the game was bad, just boring as in I just had to use a speed key.
Yeah.
I could probably play Heart Gold, but thanks to the DS emulator being actually garbage, the game's really slow, just like Platinum. And that's one reason I don't play Platinums, because it's way too slow.
I love Platinum, even though it is insanely slow.
If I ever had the time and felt like it, I could probably play it. But just at the moment, I don't feel like playing it.
Yeah, if I ever get a co-host on the stream, then Platinum would be more entertaining because I would be able to commentate a lot better.
And probably after this stream, if you want, you could host me, because I'm probably going to stream Crash Bandicoot for like an hour or 2.
Okay, I'll host you, and you need to add me to your hosting list.
But I don't know when you're going to end stream, because if you're going to end it around 1, which is like in 18 minutes, I think. If you're going to end it around 1:30, I'm probably just going to go to bed.
Okay. We're gonna take down the next gym, and then we're gonna call the stream. Since I'm...
Alright, the next gym's Steel.
Yes.
Alright. Aeron's a rock, though, right?
Aeron is rock steel, yes. Is he?
So... So, I'm pretty sure, it would balance out fire type attacks. It'd just do normal attacking.
Yes, he is steel rock.
It'd be like a just normal attack.
Correct.
Because it's super effective against steel, but it's not very effective against rock. So
Yes.
wouldn't it just balance it out?
Yeah, it's just a neutral attack. There's no extra benefit to getting it. But are you ready to continue?
Well, before, yeah, I want to look for a Pokemon.
You want to look for another
And
Pokemon?
what typing would you want it to be? If I do look. Or do you just want it to be random?
If you want to call a Pokemon to put for the D20 slot, or into the D1 slot, so we can switch that out, or I already have the 4 Pokemon that you can encounter on this next route, which is just a very short route. It'll take you about an hour in game, so you'll just get one chance to catch or something. If you don't catch anything, you'll go on to the gym, unless you want to do something in the town.
I want to try to catch something, so I have to go back to the website.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll. I got an 8.
You did
I
not
don't
catch
think
anything.
I saw anything.
You did not see anything at all. Would you like to make a perception
Dang
check to check for items?
Yeah.
Okay.
An
You
11.
do not find any items either.
Alright.
Okay. So you and Draco travel for about an hour to the next destination, and you get to the town. This town, it seems to be like a mining town. You can see a quarry off in the distance, and there's not much here, but
So it's basically Illinois back in 1970. It's basically a town like that.
yes, a town like a state. Yes, got it. But
a town like a state.
Town like a state.
I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah. There's your normal trade, Jeff's Trading Emporium. You got your inn, your bar, and a gym here with just a few houses. It's a very small city. But
I'll try going into Jeff's Trading Emporium and see if I could get anything for my poison herbs.
Hey, welcome to Jeff's Emporium. How may I help you today, young customer?
Are you the Jeff in the town that I was in before?
I'm the Jeff from this town.
Because if you're not, your brother said...
You know my brother Jeff? Which Jeff? Jeff?
Yeah.
Jeff from Dulgar, Jeff from Clearall, Jeff from Dulhaven, Jeff from the town of Freedom. Which Jeff?
He's the Jeff from Dulhaven. He
Oh.
said happy wishes.
Yeah, that Jeff. Fuck that guy, I mean, right? Yeah, fuck him. Oh, he said happy wishes? Yeah, I bet that was sarcastic. But anyway, you're in this shop, so what do you want? What do you want? Would you like...
What would you give me for these poison herbs that I have?
Oh, how many poison herbs you got on you?
Yeah.
How many you got? You got...
I have 3.
You do? Where did I write this down? Because I'm pretty sure you only have 1. You have 2.
I got 3 from the guy.
You got 2 from the guy.
Oh, 2. I got 2 from the guy. Alright.
Normally I
have 2.
I don't know. I don't know, kid. Normally 4 poison herbs will get you a ball. Go ahead and roll a d20 for persuasion to see if you can convince him otherwise.
Got a 13. Wow. Thanks a lot, world.
No. You could keep your poison herbs and I'll keep my balls. It's like, but I'll still sell you something if you want me to sell you something. I mean, I got poison herbs that you could buy. In this town, you don't really need any herbs, though, but I could sell you some berries. Berries are quite useful if you can't find them on your own. Or if you have enough...
What do you have on you for berries?
Oh, you know, just the usual orange berries. We're not stocked with anything special because, you know, we're not allowed to have specialty berries.
Well, I don't want your berries because you made fun of your brother Jeff that said happy wishes. So I'm not gonna buy from you. So bye bye.
Understandable, good sir. Have a good day. Okay.
Bye.
Would you like to do anything else before challenging the gym?
I want to challenge the steel type. Well, no. Because if my Growlithe faints, then my Growlithe is dead. I don't want my Growlithe to die.
Well, if you're a good enough trainer, he won't die. Draco's just kind of following you around, just like, so, what are you gonna do now? It's like, man, that Jeff was weird. That Jeff was strange, indeed.
Jeff was an asshole.
Yeah. There's a lot of people like that. This world's not a very happy place, you soon realize.
I don't know.
So, you ready for the gym?
I think
Oh.
I might be ready for the gym. What levels are they?
They are level
You're
6 and
not
7.
speaking, that scares me. 6 and 7? Not my Arcanine. My Growlithe is level 8, right?
Yes. Your Growlithe is
And
indeed
so,
level 8.
what are the Pokemon that he has again?
He has an Aeron and a Beldum.
Beldum is only Steel. So Beldum he's still Psychic, which Psychic doesn't, it's not it's just balanced against fire. So Beldum shouldn't be a problem. But thing is with that guy, does he know any rock attacks?
No, they're too low level to... Actually, go ahead, roll a wisdom throw to see if you can know this or not.
If he was going off the games, I know he wouldn't.
Yeah.
I only got a 5, god damn it.
To your knowledge, you have no idea. He could have rock type, he could not have rock type.
Well, if we are going off the games, I know he can't learn rollout until around level 12.
Yeah. But this isn't the games. Are you ready to challenge?
But grass type is super effective against it, so it'll also just be balanced out, right? Because grass
Yes.
Wait, I think it'd just be super effective, because is grass effective to steel?
No. I think steel resists grass, actually.
I think it might. I actually think it does.
No, yes.
There are only 3 types weak to steel: ice, rock, and fairy.
Weak to steel?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think it'd still be super effective.
Hold on. Type chart. Looking at this. I hate whenever you look at charts and they don't tell you which one's attacking, which one's defending. Whenever a steel type is defending, it resists normal, poison, rock, bug, steel, grass, psychic, ice, dragon,
It does
fairy. But whenever it's attacking, it is strong.
Well, I looked up on Bulbapedia. It said it's only weak to, or there are only 3 types weak to steel: rock, ice, rock, and fairy.
Attacking types, rocks, ice, and fairy. Yeah, that is ice is super effective to those 3 types. And steel is not very effective on steel, fire, water, electric, normal on everything else. And steel is completely immune to poison. And fighting, and fire, and ground are the only things that do extra damage to steel.
I'm really wondering why poison can't attack them.
Yeah, because gas can't melt steel beams. Jet fuel can't melt steel beams. That's why.
Well, acid can.
Yeah, but jet fuel can't.
So.
Dude.
Doesn't matter. If you pour acid on steel, it'll probably at least hit a dent in it.
Yeah. Good.
Pokemon, why you make no sense.
So what do you want to do?
So I really think Bulbasaur just defends out, since it's not very effective. It's kind of like fire. It'll just basically just do normal damage.
Yes.
It won't be well, I don't know. Doesn't super effective go in front
No,
of not very effective?
If one of it is resistant and one is super effective, it just neutralizes itself.
That's what I thought.
Yes.
But
And
I thought that, cause I was playing yesterday and grass would do nothing against Aeron. Like, you just say it's not very effective. But that is back in Generation 3. There's been a few changes before then.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna send out Bulbasaur.
Fire is not
against
going to
him.
do any extra bonuses to Aeron, and Grass is not going to do anything extra to Aeron, and Beldum is a Psychic Steel, so
Fire's gonna be super effective.
Fire will be super effective.
Dark's gonna be super effective, so Growlithe can beat him no matter what happens. Or he should be able to beat him, unless he knows... Well, Beldum can't learn any rock attacks, I don't think. I don't think until he becomes Matang, which isn't that his second? I don't remember.
Matang is the second evolution. Bulbasaur is going to be weak in this gym, but your other Pokemon will be able to do decent.
Yeah, Bulbasaur is going to be weak against Beldum. I'm only sending him out against Aeron, because he'll be, I'm pretty sure, same level as Aeron.
They are both levels. No, Bulbasaur is only level 4. Aeron is level 6.
Oh, well, Growlithe is level
8.
8, so I think I'd rather send him out.
Okay.
I just really gotta hope he doesn't have any rock type moves.
Okay.
Well, at the same time, what would rollout be? Wouldn't it be like a 1d4? Because it's
No
one
one
of the
knows
moves that
rollout.
just keep going on.
No one knows rollout though.
Well, what if the Aeron knows rollout?
Yeah. Rollout would be a rock type move, which would be again. It would be super effective against your Growlithe, and that is it. Yes. And it does power up each turn.
Yeah.
So it would fuck up your Growlithe if you let it survive for a long time. But he will be locked into rollout until he misses, so keep that in mind.
But does he know rollout since he's only level 6?
You did not score high enough on your wisdom check to know this.
I know at this point, I'm just speculating.
Yes.
I'm hoping you wouldn't bully me, but at the same time, I have no idea if you would bully me.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
I just think I'm gonna go in with Growlithe.
Okay. You ready to challenge the gym?
Yeah.
Okay, you walk into the doors. There's a bunch of people waiting for you because people just love spectacles, and they're just always hoping that something is going to go down here. So there's a bunch of people in the stands. They're all cheering, Cooper, Cooper, just hoping that he is going to win. And in the middle of the gym, you just see this tall, brooding, just very strong-looking man. He's just like, welcome to my gym, new challenger. Now, which one of you will be challenging me in this time?
Me. I'll challenge you.
You don't look like much, but let's go onward. How many seals have you gotten so far?
I've gotten one.
Only one. Well, then I will use these two Pokemon here. Let us begin. Roll yourself a d20 to see who goes first in this initiative.
Ooh. I go first.
Yes, you do. Let me put
Alright, so
these
I roll to see if Ember hits, right? Because I'm gonna use Ember.
Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and do it like this.
Wait, how many hit points does Aeron have?
Hold on 1 minute. I have to write stuff down. Yami versus Cooper.
I'll just start spinning around random stuff.
You sent out your Growlithe.
You know what I hate?
Huh?
Monkeys. They're mean and they abuse people.
Yep, 50 hit points on your Growlithe. Well, I think I'm gonna send out my Aeron to fight you first. You better be weary, because this guy has a whole 45 hit points on him.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, that's scary.
Because he's so low level, he does not
that.
have any like special defenses though. So whatever you roll plus your attack will be what it hits for. And because of the fact that it is a rock steel, Ember will not get any special bonuses, and neither will Bite. So go ahead and make your first move.
I'm gonna roll a d20. I hit another 17.
Sheesh.
That's not a crit, just hits.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna roll a d6.
Yes.
For Ember. What is
no,
Ember?
Ember is a d4. 1d4.
D4. A 1, god damn it.
You hit for 1 hit point. You're gonna need to get better than
But
that,
then doesn't
boy. Oh wait, no, you. Oh no. It is you. He has an attack of 6, so that hits for 7, bringing him from 45 to 38. And he is gonna go for an attack, and he is going to do headbutt, which is a 2d4. So where's my d4? There's my d4. 1 and 2. That hits you for 7 plus his attack, which is 6. Wait, it is too tired for math right now. He hits for 13 points of damage. So you go from 50 to 47. Wait, nope, that's not right at all. From 50 minus 13 is... So you get down to 37. Wow, that hits for a lot. Your turn.
Wait, he hit me?
Yes.
How much did he hit me for?
37. Or, he hit you for 13 points of damage, bringing you down to 13.
What?
Yes, 37.
What attack did he have?
Headbutt. It was a 2d4. And he has a 6 attack.
Oh, crap. That's a lot of damage. I hit a 9. So I do hit, I think. A 4 plus my 6 attack, that's 10 damage.
Yes, so you attack.
That's
20.
Doesn't headbutt
Not in this world. There's no recoil damage.
Headbutt had recoil.
No. Unless you get a critical miss, which is a nat 1, then you will get recoil damage because you just missed that badly. D20. 7, and then he's gonna go for another headbutt, which is 2d4. 2.
Is it a 2d4?
1, 3. That is hits for 9 points of damage, bringing you down to 38. Attack. Okay.
Alright.
Go ahead.
I'm going to attack d20. That's 16. Roll a d4. That's another 4. That's 10. That's another 10 points.
Bringing him down to 18.
If I stream Crash Bandicoot, if you want to host me and watch, I'll probably just defeat the bosses and then get off.
Okay, that was a critical miss. Cool.
Aha.
Takedown or headbutt does have recoil, so he drops himself down to 17 hit points. Nice. Wait, actually, let me just roll a d4 to see how much recoil he takes. To make it fair, he brings himself down to 16 hit points. Nice.
So I'm gonna roll a d20. That's a 1. That's a miss. Gosh darn it.
Yep. And what were you gonna use for an attack?
I was gonna use Ember.
Okay. Yeah, you just miss. D20. 7. Is that enough to hit? Yes, that is barely enough to hit. And then 2d4. Doop. 3, 3, 6. That it hits for 12 points of damage. Whoosh. And that brings you down to 26.
That's not too bad.
Nope. Go ahead, make your move.
D20, a 5.
That is just enough to hit.
Oh, thank God. That's a 3 plus 6.
9.
That's a 9. That's a damage.
Him down to 7 hit points. He is still barely able to fight.
Alright.
So he tries to go for one more attack. 19.
How wealthy is my guy? He has like 6 balls. That's some wealth.
Yeah. And 1d4, 2d4. That hits you for 5. Plus 6 hits you for 11 damage. Bringing you down to 15 hit points. Okay. What would you like to do now?
I'm gonna hit another Ember. D20, that's 2. I don't make it, god damn it.
You do not make it. You miss your attack. And
Booga booga.
Cooper, not wanting to lose his Pokemon, withdraws his Pokemon on this turn.
Oh, so that's his turn used.
His turn has been used.
So I can I hit an 11. Is that enough to hit Belgium?
Belgium
I
comes
call him Belgium.
out.
Don't bully me.
You roll an 11. Yes, that is enough to hit.
Alright, so I'm gonna hit a 4. That's a 4 plus 6, and it's super effective since he's steel.
Yes. So that's another plus
Pretty
2.
sure. So that's
yeah.
12.
No, 6 plus 4 is 10. Yes, that is 12. Correct. That hits for 12 points of damage.
I know math.
I do not.
I swear.
43. He's gonna go for an attack of 1d6. Let's see if he can even hit you. He misses.
Alright, there it is. Ha. So I'm gonna roll another d20. That's a 17. Plus a 4, that's a 2. Plus a 6. Plus a 2, that's a 10.
Hits for 10 points of damage.
I'm good at math.
At least you are, because I am really bad at math. Gonna make another attack to see what goes on here. 16, he hits. 1d6. 1. That is 8 points of damage to you. 15 minus 8 is a 7. What would you like to do? The ball is in your court.
How much hit points does he have left?
Who?
Beldum.
Beldum is at 33 hit points left.
What about Arcanine Growlithe?
7.
7?
He's at 7. He's looking really beat up.
Crap.
You don't know how much longer
I'm
he's gonna
gonna
go.
bring out Ghastly.
Okay, so your turn is gonna be switching it to Ghastly, which has 35 hit points.
Okay, that's good. What's he gonna use now?
Ooh, this actually works out in your favor, I think, because Takedown is a normal type move, which can't hit
That
ghosts.
does no damage.
So
And
he
Takedown
attacks.
hits recoil anyway, right? I think it does. Does it?
Yeah.
I'll have to look that up.
In this world, it does not unless you hit a natural 1. But let's just go ahead and roll a d20, see if I get a natural 1. Nope. So that doesn't hit. Go ahead.
Alright,
Your
so
turn was a switch.
I'm gonna roll a d20. I got a 9. Is that enough?
Yes, that is enough. So you attack.
Alright, so I'm gonna go for Lick. I forgot what that was. I know
Lick
it's super effective
is
since
a
he's
1d6.
psychic, though.
A 1d6 plus
A
your
1d6.
attack. You get +1 for your attack, and you get +2 for being super
I have
effective.
5. So that's
So you get another
I can't
3,
think.
so that's 8. You hit for 8 points of
Alright.
damage, which
that's good on my size. Or my side.
30 minus 8 is 22. He brings it down to 22. He attacks again. What can I... That's a natural 20, but it is still ineffective. So yeah, that actually doesn't do anything. Sadly enough.
I don't know if after we're done, I don't know if I'm gonna record a video of me just defeating the bosses, but I'm gonna stream it and I'll just download the VOD, or I don't know if I'm just gonna stream it.
Yeah. Normally what I do is I stream and then I download the VOD. But go ahead and make yourself an attack stat.
Probably gonna do that. I'm gonna hit Lick again. Gonna have to hit a 20. That's a 9. That's enough. Gonna hit a D6. That's a 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 points of damage. That's a 6.
Gonna make an attack check.
That's damage.
11.
Right?
Yes.
Or am I wrong?
You are correct.
I think I'm right.
Go ahead, make your roll.
Correct.
I can't believe this.
I'll make another roll.
This can't go
Oh,
on.
natural 20. That's a critical hit.
That is.
I got another 3, and critical hits plus 2, right? So
no,
that'd be 6
crit
plus...
would be another roll. Go ahead and roll another dice.
Oh,
Another
okay.
1d6.
I got a 5, so that's 8 plus 2 plus 1, which is 11.
Yes, bringing him down to 10. Attack plus.
I wasn't expecting it to crit. Mine's in like you have 20.
Whoa, what happened to your audio?
Can my mic not?
Technical difficulties, please stand by. Fine. I don't want to lose.
Just randomly, if I like pull it, it just sometimes unplugs. Even though it'll be like fully plugged in, it'll just like act like it's unplugged.
Yeah.
It'll go back to my computer speakers. It's annoying.
I don't want to lose this Pokemon. You can have this seal of approval. Go on, take it. Congratulations, Yami. You have taken down your second gym battle. You have won this fight. But
No,
you shall not spill any blood in this
win. You
gym.
forfeit.
That is how fights work in this world. You don't have to just kill Pokemon. They're living, breathing animals. Just like you and me. Like, are you some sort of monster?
No, it's just...
You won. My Pokemon, if it were to take another hit, it would have been dead. You would have killed it. And I don't want that to happen to my Pokemon. Do you want your Pokemon to die?
No.
Then you should take this victory. It seems you have learned a valuable lesson about
I'm
this.
just gonna... Like, I didn't want to kill your Pokemon, I just wanted to make sure they can't move anymore. So then I would have won, but...
Yes, but...
Okay, bye-bye. Thanks for the badge.
Yes.
I didn't have any intent on killing them.
Go on with your journey.
But okay, bye-bye. Thanks for the seal.
Yeah.
That was a good battle.
You and Draco just kind of run out, just like... It's like, see? It's like, people are just like you. They don't want to hurt Pokemon. Why did you not want to accept that win?
I don't know.
It's like, did you want to kill it?
I didn't want to kill it. It just didn't feel right how he just forfeit the battle and just gave me the seal.
Well, think about it. He couldn't do anything to your Ghastly. The only thing he could do was just phase through it. Continuing that fight would have been pointless. Just run the risk of letting his Pokemon die.
True.
You gotta take these things into consideration. This world isn't like a video game. There's actual consequences to having fights.
Only if this place was I can't speak. I really can't speak.
Technological?
Yeah, as technologically advanced as Kanto or Johto.
Yeah, but the king doesn't want it that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
If I have to be honest, I disagree with the king.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do about it? He's the king. 2, 3, 4.
What I'm gonna do about it is when I become better at Pokemon battling, I'm gonna face the king.
Are you? I hear the king's really strong. Do you think you'll be able to take him?
If I become better, probably, but not now. I really don't think my level 8 Growlithe could do much.
No, it won't. But, you know, who knows what the future has in store. You are taking the same challenge that trainers go to try to take on the king. Maybe as a final test of strength, he'll allow you to fight his royal guards, and maybe even him. but who knows? You two just kind of walk off. Growlithe and Ghastly, because they were involved in the battle. Growlithe goes up by 1 level. Ghastly goes up by 2 in this fight.
Alright.
Growlithe is now level 9. He does not get any extra health, but his attack and AC go up by 1, so every attack is now +7 and AC is +7. Or just set. He has to roll a 7 to hit. Or be hit. And Ghastly is now level 5. Oh, dude, I'm erasing the wrong thing. Ghastly is level 6. He has passed up.
I have a really cheesy way of beating the second boss.
40.
I feel bad.
He has an attack of +3, but still has a very.
I don't know if I do record a video. I don't know if I'm gonna fight him the way he intends to be fighting or use the cheesy way.
Yeah, well, that's up to you.
You know, it is a speed run trying to get past all the bosses.
Yeah, you gotta cheese if you're speedrunning.
That's true. The way is, he has like these crystals around him, and you can just double jump over them after you unlock the double jump, and then just hit him, and then double jump back over him before he explodes.
Yeah. This is where we are going to end today's session. Of the
So, are we
arc.
just gonna continue this when everyone, like
Yes.
GLM or the other guy, just isn't gonna play?
Yeah, whenever it
Or
is,
can't?
whenever the other guys are not in, this is the story we will be taking up. Spark
And
still
if
has a
Dark
character in
joins
here.
Back, is he just gonna be the one character?
Yes, he is the NPC that's just kind of following you around, Draco. And depending on who all joins in, who knows? We might just have other characters pop in here and there. But our main storyline is still taking place in the same world, but this helps for world building purposes. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm probably gonna stream Crash Bandicoot.
Okay, I'll go ahead and host your stream then. That way we can.
I'm
both
gonna end up having to set up notifications and everything.
Yeah. I need to do that too.
Wait, do you know how? Because if you do, can you stay on the call after stream and teach me the ways of the Twitch?
I know very little, but I'm gonna end the stream here.